You ever had one of those nights where everything feels off? Like the air is thicker, and even your cartoon heart starts beating faster? Yeah, that was me. Sticky the skeptic, walking into what would be the weirdest and creepiest night of my life. So there I was, minding my own business, strolling through this shortcut I found. It was late, the stars were out, and the streetlights were doing that flickery thing. You know, like they're trying to tell you something, but they're too lazy to finish their sentences. The path cut through this old part of town. Abandoned houses, broken windows, doors hanging off their hinges. It was like a real estate graveyard. And then I heard it. A soft whistling sound. Not like a happy I'm baking cookies whistle, but more like a you've entered the wrong neighborhood whistle. I froze. I mean, my legs, they locked up like rusty hinges. And my brain? Oh, it was doing cartwheels. Sticky, I told myself. It's probably the wind. Just the wind. But then the whistle got closer, and then I saw it. A shadowy figure. Tall, lanky, moving in that weird, jerky way that only horror movie villains do. At first I thought, hey, maybe it's just some guy practicing his interpretive dance moves. But then it stopped, dead still, and it looked straight at me. Now, I know what you're thinking. Sticky, why didn't you run? Well, I'm asking myself the same question, but I couldn't move. My sticky little legs were glued to the ground. Literally. Someone had spilled soda on the path. Great timing, right? The figure started moving again, slow and deliberate, like it had all the time in the world. My cartoon instincts finally kicked in. I yanked my feet free and I bolted. My tiny legs were moving so fast, I swear I left a smoke trail behind me. But guess what? The whistling didn't stop. No, sir. It followed me. Through the alley, past the creepy houses, around the corner, like a bad jingle stuck in my head. Finally, I reached my house. I slammed the door shut and leaned against it, panting like a cartoon character who just ran a marathon. The whistling stopped. Just like that. I laughed nervously. See, Sticky? All in your head. But then, there was a knock. Soft at first, then louder and louder. I didn't open it, obviously. I mean, who does that? But when I peeked through the window, there was no one there. Just the faint sound of whistling. So now I keep my doors locked, my windows shut, and my ears covered. Because sometimes when it's really quiet, I swear I can still hear it. That eerie, haunting whistle. And that, my friends, is why Sticky doesn't take shortcuts anymore.